All right, looks like we're live. Linda, give us a call if we're good to go. What's that? All right, we're good. Linda, you okay? We can start?
We're good.
All right. Smithville Board of Aldermen meeting is now called to order. Please join me in the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the
Flag.
United States of America, to the republic
Which stands one nation.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. First item on the agenda is a public hearing. Next item on the agenda is item number 3, public hearing for the annexation of 18523 County Line Road. Purpose of public hearing is for the Board of Aldermen to hear testimony related to the proposed annexation of 18523 County Line Road. If you have concerns are specifically related to 18523 County Line Road, those concerns can be brought forward during the public comment section of today's meeting related to the general discussion. Persons wishing to be heard at the public hearing for 18523 County Line Road should have signed up with the city clerk and must give your name and address. Public present via video conference will be given the opportunity to be heard this evening. Each person will have a 3-minute time limit. Public hearing for annexation of 18523 County Line Road is now open. I call upon the persons who wish to speak in the order they signed up with the city clerk. Clerk, do we have anybody? No?
Only if Phyllis wants to speak.
Oh yeah, Phyllis is, for. Then we have folks in the room. Are you all here too?
Phyllis is trying to speak.
Oh, Phyllis, you're on mute.
If someone else wants to speak first, that's fine with me.
Okay. You can go ahead. You're the only card I have.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make the comment that we do have, because part of this is within our district, we do have a water line that does run down the east side of County Line Road. So we do have currently have a water line in that area and have the ability to serve those lots.
Okay. Anyone else online or in person? Okay. There being no further testimony, I close public hearing of 18523 County Line Road. Next item on the agenda is the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
Alderman Atkins, thank you. Any discussion on the consent agenda? All those in favor of approving the consent agenda say aye.
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 All opposed say no. All right, it's approved. Next is the committee reports. We had EDC, right?
EDC and Parks and Recreation.
Yeah. Alderman Uladal, do you have a report from EDC? Or Alderman Chevalier, do you want to go first with Parks?
Yeah, I can go first. So yeah, we had a meeting, well, it was last week, where we just kind of went over the just certain items that were going on. One of them was dog park. It's getting close to completion. What other
Master plan.
Parks and Recreation.
sorry, the Parks and Rec master plan that we're just ready to kick off and get that looked at, so we can kind of decide where things are going to go in our neighborhoods and what commercial responsibility is, just random things like that. So
Main Street Trail.
Main Street Trail is moving along. We're getting pretty good work on that right now.
Mhm.
It's looking pretty good too. But yeah, that's it's moving along. How long do you think? Much longer do you think we have on that?
I don't know if I know a completion date at this point in time, but they are moving along well. Chuck, was it completed hopefully by the end of the year? Is Chuck?
He's either really good at
looks
sitting
like he's
still or he's
frozen.
frozen. Yeah,
Yeah, we're hoping to be complete by the end of the year. We'll have to see how the weather holds out.
Yeah, but they are making very good progress.
And then we had a couple
Did
of.
you guys hear that?
Yes, thank you.
And then we did have a couple of projects that went out to bid for other, to mark for the other portions of some grants that we can get that would include more of that. So
yeah.
we need people to comment on that as well if they haven't, right? How do you know how long that?
Comment has
concrete-
closed on
Okay,
that.
it has
Yeah.
closed, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
we have information
one
on
of the things on the agenda for tonight is the Smiths Fork Campground electrical upgrades. So that's going to be a big deal for the parks too. And I did let the Parks Committee know, and I'll let everyone here know. Smiths Fork's probably going to look a little torn out over the next year. We have a few budget items that are going to make a little ground disturbance out at Smiths Fork, right?
Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah, but some water projects in that.
Sewer and electrical and yeah.
Yep.
But it looked like the campground was well used this year.
The campground was very well used. Numbers were actually up from the past 2 years. And that is, we think in part COVID, people are feeling safer, being able to do that. But we've just seen that trend upward. I'll have some information to provide to you all, hopefully in the report for the November 17th meeting that includes some survey information as well. But those numbers are trending upward. We've had to turn away 144 campers throughout the course of the season at the non-upgraded sites. They were wanting the upgraded sites.
They needed 50 amp and we didn't
Yep.
have any spots
Yep.
for them.
And so the renovations or the upgrades that are on the agenda for this evening will help us in that. And
Yeah.
We've planned a 3-phase process there.
And I noticed bright and early this morning, they're already on promoting the senior center rentals because the Parks and Rec Department now
Yes.
has that as well.
Absolutely.
So, and Honda Campground looked like it was well attended too.
Yes, good turnout, and a lot of people taking precautions, and it was nice to be able to provide an opportunity for people to enjoy the holiday.
Alderman Uladol, do you have anything from EDC?
It was the first meeting that they've had as a group for quite a while. They had the comp plan presentation from the EDC side of things. There was a chair election, chair and vice chair election. Alicia Neff is the chair, and Kelly Kowalski is the co-chair. That's about all. We just talked a little bit about where things are going to be headed, talking about their plan moving forward too.
Yeah, I think they spent about the first hour of the meeting on the comp plan, and then the last part was school district update, chamber update. Chambers had quite a few ribbon cuttings in the last month. But yeah, it was the first time that group had met together since.
October of last year, I believe.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, because I think the last meeting was shortly after I got out of the hospital.
Okay. Yeah, that seems about right. So, good meeting. So next, city administrators report. Ms. Wagner, do you have anything to report?
I'll be brief tonight. Most of the information is included in your packet, and a lot of what we've talked about. I do want to remind everyone that tomorrow there will be water line repair work that will cause some outages off of 169 north of downtown between 9 and 5. Residents have been notified of those outages, as have the businesses along 169 that will be affected.
I think I saw in the post also Maple Elementary is not impacted.
That is correct.
Cool. Anything else?
That is it.
Awesome. As a reminder, we don't meet again until the 17th.
17th,
Right.
that's correct.
Get a little bit of a break. Next item on the agenda is number 7.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2875-20, 2017 NEC and 2018 building codes and property maintenance for second reading.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Okay. I want to thank staff and planning and zoning for getting this taken care of. It's tedious work.
Yes.
So,
Jack and Kiowa have been.
yeah, everyone. Yeah, Kiwa had some input and planning and
and, yeah,
zoning.
Yep.
So thank you, everyone. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Uladell,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker,
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance adopting the 2018 International Codes for Buildings and the 2017 National Electrical Codes.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is number 8.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve bill number 2876-20, annexation of 523 County Line Road for first reading.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
Alderman Uladell,
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins,
Aye.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. Ms. Wagner, please read the bill.
An ordinance annexing certain adjacent territory into the city of Smithville, Missouri.
Thank you. Next item is number 9.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 843, purchase of police radios.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 843, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 10.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 844, bid award number 20-15 for campground electrical.
Thank you. Do I have a second? Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, one thing we kind of discussed was maybe finding a way to bundle this electric service with any other potential, some of the other feature upgrades that were going to be occurring. Did that discussion ever happen, or?
Do you mean at the campground?
Yeah.
One of the concerns we had is being able to, we recognize this is a cost savings. The magnitude, so this addresses, I believe it's 15 campsites. And the next logical piece would probably be another 15 campsites. What we're looking at is if there are some smaller pieces that we could do for prep, we would bring that to you all as an amendment to this contract. Does that make sense? And is it
Yeah.
really kind of that bundling more?
Yeah, I mean, I
would be-
just thought that because
too
this
big.
was,
Yeah.
you know, the good
Yeah.
price and everything was a little less than we were
Yes.
thinking, that we might be able to put more together now.
And as we get in, that's what we'd like to be able to look at, but we have to kind of do it in that logical, in those sections.
Yeah, and I noticed the upgrade from aluminum to copper. I think we should just make sure that's just standard on future bids. is
Yes.
Make sure we do copper wiring. Yeah. Anyway, any other discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 844, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 11.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 845, bid award number 21-01 for snow removal.
Thank you. Second, Alderman Chevalier.
Second that.
I was hoping you were going to take that one. It's your baby. Any discussion on resolution 845? All right. All those in favor of approving resolution 845, say aye.
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 Sorry, you're muted. I didn't hear Marv either.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is number 12.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 846, amendment to the FY 2021 compensation plan.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 846, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is number 13.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 847, surplus city property.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 847, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, say no. Motion carries. Next item is number 14.
Mr. Mayor, move to approve resolution 848, CARES expenditures.
Thank you. Alderman Chevalier.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 848, say aye.
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 All opposed, say no. Motion carries. I don't see any public comment. Is that correct? Okay. For new business, I'd like to say the new audio in the room is good. I hope those online can hear us better. I know prior to my first term, that was one of the big concerns about online viewers cannot hear. So I'd love to hear from some of those online if things are better. Alderman Chevalier, I know you have a few contacts that have mentioned that before. So if you want to reach out to them and see if they could hear us better with the new equipment. And thank you, staff, for getting this wrapped up. And I know we're going to take a little bit to learn the new technology, but that's okay.
Particularly want to thank Linda for pulling it all together.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. And thank you for our new plexiglass dividers.
You stay on your side.
Yeah. So any of the other board members that would like to attend in person, we do now have the cameras up, the speakers, the microphones and plexiglass and all kinds of precautions.
Masks and all kinds of sanitizer.
Cynthia won't let you in the room. There's a sanitizer at every station. There's a plug-in at every station. There's separate entrances for everyone. There's 4 doors, so you know. Anything. All right, any new business? All right, with that, I'll entertain, I'm entertaining motion to adjourn to executive session.
Mr. Mayor, I move to adjourn to executive session pursuant to section 610.021, subsection 2 of RSMO.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Alderman Chevalier. Clerk, please call roll.
Alderman Blumker.
Aye.
Alderman Atkins.
Aye.
Alderman Uladol.
Aye.
Alderman Sarver.
Aye.
Alderman Chevalier.
Aye.
5-0.
Motion carries. We stand adjourned to executive session. Give Linda a couple minutes to drop us off of live, kick out those that are getting kicked out.